Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Swimming and Strat, which is our video series focused on the strategy aspect of FRC robotics. We are the strategy department of Team 3128, the Aluminum Narwhals from San Diego, California. So what is FIRST? FIRST stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. And FIRST has three divisions. FIRST LEGO League for elementary schools, FIRST Tech Challenge for middle schoolers and high schoolers, and FIRST Robotics Competition for high schoolers, which is what we are in and what we will be talking about in this series. So FRC, or FIRST Robotics Competition, announces its game on the first Saturday of every year, since the game changes every year. So on that day, there are new game models, new game animation, and teams all scramble around to design a robot, look at the game, make sure they know what the game is about as quick as possible. After kickoff, there are 6 weeks called build season, where the teams get to build and code the robot and make sure it works, basically. So after build season, there are 6 weeks starting from the first weekend of March called competition season, because robots play in competitions. So every weekend after that first week of March, there are competitions for robots to compete in. Okay, so how does the match work? There are two alliances, the Red Alliance and the Blue Alliance. Each alliance has 3 robots. And from that, the match has 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play out. In those 2 minutes and 30 seconds, there are 3 main divisions of the match. The first one is autonomous period, or auto. In that auto period, the robots have 15 seconds to move according to pre-programmed code. And then after that first 15 seconds, there is teleop. And during teleop, the robots are driven by drivers. During this period, robots try to score or complete a certain task. Then that's when endgame hits. Endgame is usually the last 30 seconds of the game, but FIRST has been changing that, so for Crescendo it's like 20 seconds. But during the last few seconds of the game, the robots have to complete like a certain task, most prominently a climb. So how does competition work? There are 3 days of competition, from usually Friday to Saturday. Okay, so on the first day, usually the Friday, there is load-in and practice matches. So load-in is when all the teams bring their robots and they go into their pits. And then practice matches are where robots or the teams can sign up to practice on the field to get like a feel of the field. Okay, so for Saturday, there are randomized matches that are played when the teams are announced the night before. So then during these matches, robots play to hopefully get the highest score so that they gain ranking points. And ranking points are earned by completing certain tasks or by winning a match. So after the qualification matches are played, there are elimination matches. So during these elimination matches, there are alliances with the highest ranking points, and they get to choose their team members. There are lots more details on alliance selection, but I'm not going to go into it because it's very complicated. And for elimination matches, we are using the double elimination bracket. So teams, if they lose once, they have another chance in the loser bracket. And then the winners of the competition, they get the opportunity to go into Worlds. Worlds is a competition with all the top robots, and they get to compete to see who the world winner is. And that usually takes place around like mid-April. After competition season, there's this time where there's like really not much things to do. So there are off-season competitions. So off-season competitions are basically competitions, but like they don't qualify for anything. So those are always fun to do to get practice, especially for new members. So some good resources for FRC robotics is the Blue Lions. That's a really good one to know like all the competitions, all the teams and everything. Chief Delphi, which is basically a FRC robotics Reddit. And then there is Statbotics, which tells you the statistics of past competitions or current competitions. It's really cool. Okay, so that was just a brief overview of FRC, and FIRST there's a lot more to uncover, but I hope you have fun uncovering them, assuming that you are a new member, not just watching this for fun. So thank you for watching this episode of Swimming in Strat, and I hope you have a good season. Bye.